Hi, my name is Kelly Dyer, and I'm going to be describing a lesson that I came up with for a boy named Veer. Veer is 3 years old, and he's in my general ed preschool class. He has some severe gross and fine motor skill delays. He has a very hard time controlling his arms, walking. He has trouble picking small things up and manipulating small objects. And overall, he just seems to be unaware of his physical surroundings. So I came up with a musical activity for him. Basically, the children would sit in a circle, a few children at a time would sit in a circle, and they would listen to music that gives instructions and requires them to do particular movements. An example of this would be the hokey pokey. So you have to put your arms in, then you have to put your feet in. Another example of this would be the song Shake Your Sillies Out. So the children would have to shake their sillies out, then they ask them to jump their sillies out. The children have to jump up and down. So it requires paying attention and listening and then being able to perform the movement properly. So basically I would start out with just a few children, a small group, so this way they could all have personal attention, and I'd make sure to position myself next to Veer so that I could help him the most. And we would review just basic body parts, like say everyone touch your head, now touch your elbow, now touch your knees. We would also review some basic movements such as everybody hop, or everybody kick, or everybody shake. And then we would begin some music, and we would just do some sing-alongs to their favorite songs that don't require any movement, just to get them interested in music time. I think this activity would be very fun for the kids because they always seem to enjoy music time, whether we're singing or dancing or the music teacher comes in. So I don't think it would be tough to get them motivated for this. I think they would enjoy it. And then I would start the songs that require the children to do the movements, and I would be there with them to correct them, remind them to listen carefully, and I would also do the movements to be sort of a guide for the children. So again, I think, especially for Veer, who needs the help, I don't think it'd be trouble motivating him because they love music time. I think it'd be a fun activity. There'd be a purpose to the movements. I think Veer will definitely have some difficulty doing it. He has a hard time paying attention, and obviously has a hard time with the movement, so I would be there to help him. I don't think that this will totally solve Veer's gross motor deficiencies, but I definitely think it could improve them greatly if we did this a couple of times a week. I would definitely be not doing maybe a formal assessment, but every day that we did it, it would be an informal assessment. I would be watching Veer and taking note if he was progressing or not. If he was progressing from it, I would maybe try more songs that required more intricate movements to see if we could take it to the next level. If it wasn't working, I would maybe try doing it one-on-one with Veer. Maybe doing it with other kids, even a small group, would be too distracting for him. And then if that still didn't work, then we would have to come up with something else if it wasn't working. But I do think that he would have a great time doing it, and it could possibly really help him develop some gross motor skills. And that's about it.